Alright guys, and welcome to another Southern State of 40k battle report. Jake versus Justin. Space Wolves versus Minotaurs with guard allies.
Plus rattlings.
Plus rattlings. So we're playing the Cage Mission, which is what we played last time. So for those of you who haven't watched the last one, it's 6 objectives. We've got 1, 2, 3 in the woods there, 4, 5, and 6, and those score like Maelstrom objectives. Basically, you get 1 point per turn for controlling it.
Yep.
This time we're trying out scoring at the bottom of turns to see if we like that method any better.
Like normal people.
Yeah. And then there's a center King of the Hill objective, which is this big guy on the statue man.
Yeah, statue man.
So I'll run through my list real quick. I've got a Wolf Lord on a Thunder Wolf. He is rocking dual wolf claws and the helmet Durfast and the Wolfenstone. He also got Saga the Bear, so Justin better watch out about my 6-up Feel of Pain. He's with a squad of Thunderwolf Cavalry that have 3 Storm Shields and a Thunderhammer. I have 2 squads of Grey Hunters in Rhinos. One of them has 2 plasma pistols. One of them has a Wolf Guard with a Combi Melta and a Melta gun. I have the Vindicator. And then also have 5 Long Fangs with las cannons. And then the Long Fang Ancient. In reserve, I have 2 squads of Grey Hunters with double plasma and a plasma pistol in drop pods. And then I have Murder Fang in a drop pod. So that is the Space Wolves, and we're off to Justin's Minotaurs.
For my Minotaurs, I have my Warlord's Khan. He's in reserve. He's riding along with a plasma bike squad with the multi-melta attack bike. Down here, you'll see my Chapter Master on a bike with his own command squad. 2 Thunderhammer Storm Shields, 2 Grav Gun Storm Shields. The Thunderhammer guys also have Grav Guns. And then one of the Grav Gun Storm Shields has a banner as well, just a regular one, and an Apothecary. You see 2 Wyverns with them.
Nice Wyvern there, Justin.
It's close enough. And then a Melta Bike Attack Squad.
Nice Melted Bike Squad there, Justin.
Melta Bike Squad looks like horses.
So here's the story. Justin has all these things, but they're in the mail.
Yeah.
And so he wanted to try them out.
It's coming. I've already bought them. I'd like to know how well they're going to do, so a little late now. Over here I've got a Lace Cannon Command Squad from the IG with camo cloaks, a Lace Cannon Veteran Squad with camo cloaks. On my left flank we've got a Thunderfire Cannon, a Grav Squad, just 2 Grav and a Combi Grav. Same thing here, so 2 of those. And 3 Rattlings.
That will be my doom.
They're going to win me the game. And I guess that's it.
Okay. And I'm going to choose to go first. Justin, do you want to try and seize?
Yeah, I reckon I do.
Okay.
I want to scout for a second, though.
I thought you didn't want to scout.
Well, I changed my mind. I see one thing I want to scout with. Do you want to hold on to it?
Yeah, I'll hold on to it.
I'm just going to scout real quick.
Nice scout move there, Justin. Almost as nice as your Wyvern.
It's a scout move. I don't understand. It's just a regular scout move. Totally legal. Nothing wrong with it. Yeah. 2 inches everywhere.
Yeah.
Alright, now I'm going to seize on you with my Redstone Rumble dice. Crap.
A 5. Space Wolf turn 1.
Alright, Jake, you big pud. What'd you do?
So some weird stuff happened. Basically, I've learned that when I want to kill bikes, don't even worry about shooting anything with a good AP at them. Just shoot bolters. Because that's what did it. I don't think I caused any wounds from plasmas anywhere.
No. Well, you caused wounds. They didn't get through.
They didn't get through. But I shot my bolters and killed how many of the horses?
4 total wounds got through.
And then I killed 2 over on this squad. But on the plus side, both squads jinked. Other than that, I really didn't do a whole lot of damage. Tell you what, I'm going to flat out this guy while I'm thinking about it.
You smoked him though, right?
No, not this one.
Oh, that one. Yeah, flat out over that terrain.
No, we're just gonna stop
So get stuck on it.
right there.
Get stuck next turn. That's what we're good.
I just moved these up, pop smoke, shot the last cannons, didn't do anything because of jink. But I did score this objective, and I ran these guys 1 inch and scored that objective.
Boom.
And I've got that objective.
Yep.
Sweet. So I scored 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right.
That's awesome. So I think that's Space Wolf turn 1. Justin, your bikes, turn 1. What happened?
1. Good shooting here. I got landed my strength 10 orbital bombardment, but on Jake's Warlord, but he passed all of his invuls and lookouts there. But your grav gun shot in and killed one guy. Wyverns helped out and put a wound on Mr. Thunderhammer. Ratlings tried, they didn't do anything. Shot both bike squads into here, even the one that had jinked, and killed most of the Grey Hunters. Was able to take 3 wounds off of them in with Hammer of Wrath.
Yeah, Hammer of Wrath.
And
I did nothing back.
And they all stuck. And that's, I think I killed a Longfang.
Yeah, you killed a Longfang, and then you tried your hardest with your last cannons to kill the side armor shot that I gave you on my Vindicator.
Yeah. So.
And my stupidity was overlooked.
Yeah. Nobody has first blood.
Nope. So let's see if Murderfang comes in. He does.
He does.
All right, we're on the Space Wolf 2.
Jake, cheating son of a gun.
So the turn started out pretty crappy, and then it kind of got better and better and better as we went. My thought process was I needed to shoot everything in my army at the command squad to try to get rid of them. And so I shot the Longfangs at them. I dropped Murderface down there to heavy flame them. I shot melta guns out the top here. I shot all my drop pods at them, and I think I killed, what, 2?
Yep.
And then I ended up charging them here, and I made a bad mistake because my Wolf Lord ended up getting into base contact with the Chapter Master. And I did not issue a challenge with my Sergeant. So basically all my attacks here had to go on to the Chapter Master with my Wolf Claws, which is not good because he's got 2 up corner save. But luckily I got, with the Thunderwolf mount, even with your regular attacks, all your close combat attacks become rending. So I was able to get 3 rends, 4 wounds, did like 3 wounds to him, or 2 wounds to him. He already had 1 on him.
Yep.
So then the rest of the squad killed the rest of the squad. And then he had to take some strength 10 hammer blows and did not like it.
Yep.
So wiped the whole squad in combat. Over in the backside, I did no wounds. He did no wounds, but luckily for me, Justin failed both of his get out of combat bullcrap, whatever rules that white scarred Minotaurs have.
There you go.
Over here in my shooting phase, shot my plasmas have not been doing anything. Justin's jinks have been insane, but I shot everything I had at them and did no wounds to the darn horses that I've been trying to get off the board so y'all don't have to look at those god awful things.
Feeling like I could jink a Thunderhammer.
So, pretty good turn. I mean, taking out the command squad's always the hardest thing to do against these bikes. And so I'm feeling pretty good about that. Do you want to roll to see if your Khan comes in?
See if Khan comes in.
He do.
He does.
And he's coming off the board edge.
Yep.
Justin, what turn is this? Turn 2.
Is it just 2?
Yeah, because Khan just came on.
Good grief.
So bottom of 2. What happened?
2. Khan came on, shot this squad.
Yeah,
took out
killed
the
all my
plasma.
stuff out of it.
The jinking bikes snap fired up in the drop pod and blew it up. Because that's really helping me right now.
Yeah.
I won combat over here.
Finally killed those 2.
Everybody dispersed. These guys are probably dead real quick. And I would assume both of these.
That's the hope. Your Wyvern killed all but one poor little guy. Longfang. 25 wounds. 25 wounds, and I only failed 4.
Yeah. Ratlings put a wound on that guy.
They did.
So but watch out for that. They're coming for you.
Yeah.
Climbing in your windows, snatching your people up. And that's Oh, the guardsman did nothing at all. So totally should have kept Storm Raven and not used guardsman.
Hey, so how many points did you score this turn round? Am I contesting you there? Out.
You are not.
So you got 1?
Yeah, I did.
Cool.
Got 1.
All right, so we're on to Space Wolf turn 3.
All right, Jake. Top of 3.
So turn 3 was pretty good for me. Turned those guys around, shot into the god awful knights, and with bolt pistols, and then charged them, killed 1, and they ended up hit and running over here. I broke everything apart over here. Murder Fang charged into the Wyvern and killed both of those. The Wolf Lord charged into the Thunderfire Cannon, killed him. And then the squad here killed out the bike squad that was left and lost 1 guy. So, and I was able to kill the Ratlings with the bolters. And that's pretty much it. I shot with the Vindicator back at Con Squad, but didn't do any damage. So, and in my turn, I scored 1, 2, 3. So yeah, things are looking okay so far. Pretty happy with it. So on to Space Marine turn 3.
So I broke Khan off by himself. I had a squad here with Gravs and a squad here with Plasma. The horses have meltas, but they were jinking. So snap fired and missed here. So that squad kind of had to shoot Murder Fang or they'd get murdered by his fangs. So they shot here and hold him out. Khan shot into the Warlord and took a wound off. Grav squad shot into him and did not do anything else. So Grav squad and Khan charged. Khan failed. Grav squad got in. And
Lawnmower.
they got slaughtered.
7 up, 7 down.
I did knock the gun off of the Vindicator, so
Yep.
he's kind of done. Yeah. I didn't score any objectives. And that's it.
Yeah. Every time it's almost like Saga the Bear is just proving me wrong every time because I've talked so much crap about it when the Codex came out. And in every game I've made 1, if not more, 6 up, feel no pains.
He should have 1 wound left, but he's got 2 because of Saga the Bear.
Which is awesome. So we're on to Space Wolf turn 4.
All right, Jake, we played out to...
Yeah, we did. We did the top of 4, and then at the end of the top of 4, there wasn't a whole lot left, so we kind of just did the bottom of 4. Got my guys out here because I mobilized the Rhino trying to move it, shot, and ran those guys off the board, the front squad. Got these guys out to shoot at the Melta Knight squad, finally killed them. And then I charged my Wolf Lord and my last Thunderwolf Cav into the bike squad and wiped them. So basically at the top, I did 1 wound to Khan in my shooting phase. So at the bottom of 4, Justin shot into me and charged my Wolf Lord, and my Wolf Lord smacked him down. And at that point, it's kind of, I think you got left, 5 guardsmen?
Yeah, I got the command squad left, and they're not doing anything.
No.
So, bottom of 4, we called it. It was bloody. I thought maybe at the top of, or bottom of turn 3, I thought I still had a shot. I'd pull something out, but I did not.
Yeah, being the Thunderwolf Cav just going through that bike command squad like that hurt, because then it just gave me basically this whole side of the board.
Yeah.
And I was just able to pick which squad I wanted to choose and charge it.
The 3 Wrens on my Warlord were rough from your Warlord.
Yeah.
Or on my Chapter Master. I think without those, I might have held you up a little longer and maimed you more before you came out of that.
Yeah, that Wolf Lord, he's just a lawnmower. Like anything he went into, he killed.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like the Thunderwolves are awesome.
They're good.
They're really good.
Cheaper than they used to be, right?
They're so cheap, yeah. They're 40 points per model now, and then plus I think 15 for the Storm Shield. So for 5 points more than they used to be, you get a Storm Shield. I don't know why you'd ever run them without a Storm Shield.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I've got all everything. So yeah, fun game though. I don't know. I really didn't think that I'd have that much of a chance against the bikes as I did. What do you think, Justin?
I don't know. I think that, like I said, that one close combat changed it. If I had won that close combat,
It would have been the opposite, and
yeah,
that squad would have wiped out everything I had.
yeah, we would have flipped it. But I mean, in a lot of ways, we were running a fairly identical list: fast troops and a big rock in the center.
Yeah.
So whoever's rock cracked first, the other guy fell apart.
I was really surprised at how survivable the Thunderwolves ended up being. I mean, you shot a lot of stuff at them, and they're still here.
Yeah, well, it's that 3-up invul. If
Yeah.
you can make your 3-up, the bike squad's similar. If I can make 3-ups, then
What's gonna stop
I'm not
you?
going anywhere. But
Yeah.
I wasn't making them, and you were. So
Yeah, but it was a good game.
Yep.
Scoring at the bottom of the turn felt normal.
Yeah,
A lot easier to keep up with.
a lot easier to keep up with.
Like, we never forgot it one time.
Yeah, definitely that's the way to go.
Yeah.
So.
Awesome. Well, I think that does it for here.
All right.